This is a certified
Bob Sponge 10.
classic.
Basically, I'm going to be going over all the reasons that Sanji is in fact a gamer. Now, Sanji's probably one of the more controversial members of the Straw Hats. You know, people have got a wide range of opinions on him. And you might be thinking, well, you know, if Sanji is a literally me-esque character, then I must be his biggest fan. Well, the fact is, I'm really not. In fact, he's probably not even in my top 5 favorite Straw Hats. But yeah, you know, I don't hold myself in that high of a regard, so it kind of makes sense, you know. But he is literally me in several ways. We're going to jump straight ahead to the events of Fishman Island. You know, probably one of Sanji's lowest moments, if we're being honest. Definitely his lowest moment, actually. But he did exhibit some literally me-esque behavior in that arc. Okay. First of all, Sanji hates trannies. Alright? Why was Sanji acting like such a freak once he reunited with his crew? Because he had spent the last 2 years on Tranny Island. Alright? He hated trannies so much that he learned how to fly to get away from them. Now that's just pure inspirational behavior. Okay? Later, we see another behavior that really is more so exhibited towards Sanji, but it is something that I can relate to. Okay? Sanji can in fact attract female attention, but only from lesser races. Alright? When he's on Fishman Island, the mermaids in their little mermaid cove do take interest in Sanji, you know? But the fact is, in the One Piece world, fishmen are the equivalent of blacks. And in real life, the only female attention I've ever gotten is from blacks. And I don't like... well, I'm not going to say something that's going to get me in trouble, but I have no interest in dating black women for reasons that I won't get into. But they have an interest in me for some reason, and I don't understand why. And I don't know how to make them stop. Another example, of course, is Pudding. You know, she has 3 eyes. I'm not sure what they actually call her race, but obviously it's one of the rare races, and she is attracted to Sanji, but she is of a lesser race, possibly a different species. I don't even know. And yeah, that's the only female attention we see him get. Actually, there is that one girl from Wano, and I don't remember what her name was, but she exhibited some amount of attraction towards Sanji. But the fact is, and you might be thinking, well, Bob Sponge, she's a human. She ain't no fish man. She ain't no 3-eyed chick. Nice try. But the fact is, because this is Wano, we can safely assume that this woman is meant to be Asian. Alright? That still counts as a lesser race, folks. Sanji is a pure Aryan Chad, being thirsted after by the Asian woman for his BWC, or so she thinks. Anyway, I think I made my point on this subject. So moving on, Sanji hates sickos, okay? As soon as he learns that Bonnie is 12, he did exactly what I did as I was watching Egghead, okay? He mentally deleted Bonnie from his simp radar, okay? Just like I deleted all my pictures of Bonnie from my One Piece Goon folder, okay? All the pictures you're seeing on screen right now are all the pictures that I've deleted. I don't have them anymore. And you might be wondering, but Pop Sponge, how are you putting those images on the screen if you don't even have them saved to your computer? Well, just don't think about it, okay? Another based moment of One Piece on that subject is the five elders, of course. You know, they represent a shadowy group of coordinated individuals who belong to a specific ideology that starts with the letter Z, that is known to be well acquainted with the Illuminati, that I won't say the name of because I don't want to get in trouble. And last, and certainly not least, Sanji is a simp. All right. Now I've got a bit of self-awareness. I am a simp as well. Okay. I want a woman. I yearn for female companionship, as many gamers do. I don't have women flocking at my feet. I would flock to their feet if their feet are nice. But anyway, he just wants a kind, beautiful woman, and there's no shame in that. And the fact is, Sanji exhibited during Whole Cake Island the realest moment in all of One Piece, in my opinion. I struggle to think of what to even call this moment. It's a gamer moment for sure, but it's not an epic gamer moment because that would imply it's a good thing. Really, it is a real nigga moment. That's what that was, okay? Sanji, in that moment, was the realest nigga in all of One Piece. Alright? He was literally me. This is like, we're talking Doc Holliday and Tombstone levels of literally me here, okay? It was truly powerful imagery. Something that is undeniable, impossible to ignore. And that, I think, is the most powerful way I could possibly end this video. Sanji is a gamer. He just is. Okay? You may not love him. Or maybe you do. But love him or hate him, he is a gamer. It's undeniable. And that's all I've got to say on the matter.